Hi, good afternoon. Everybody's hearing? Todo mundo tá ouvindo? Well, this is a panel with three very interesting people from three very different companies. So I think I'll start having a little chat with each one of you so everybody can understand better each context. I will start with David. David, I think this is the scary part. This is a video surveillance company, iVida, and lots of other stuff. Could you explain a little bit for us what iVida is about?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Murilo. And thank you, Rio. This is my first time here, and it's been fantastic. Thank you for having us. iVida has been around for 20 years, founded in the United States on the notion of cloud and cloud video storage and hosting, SaaS. We were one of the very first companies that hosted video as a service. Now, given 20 years worth of data, what the company has become is that we evolved into becoming a big data company. And now, with everything transforming into the digital world, we have applied artificial intelligence to actually analyze the data, pick and choose what you want only from all the mass videos throughout the world. So the basis of iVida today, we're building smart cities through sensors, through smart sensor gateways, existing infrastructure, existing video, but applying artificial intelligence to the services that already exist. We're giving audiences, we're giving customers, and we're giving the cities information and data that they want, not unnecessary data. That is iVida today. Thank you, Murilo.
Let me ask you, let me go a bit further on that. So you have cameras all around, watching everybody, everything that happens. You said you are Homeland Security certified in the US, but now it's not just about security. So you watch lots of video, lots of information, and leverage that to other kinds of services.
That's an awesome question. And that's where you're getting to the scary part, right?
Yeah.
Everyone here understands video surveillance. We have cameras in our homes, our businesses, and throughout our cities. Not just in the US, but everywhere in the world. What technology has allowed us to do is there's no need to buy more cameras or buy more security, but adding AI, artificial intelligence, to your existing infrastructure, video cameras and systems that you have today at your businesses, is not about catching the crooks anymore. It's about understanding your traffic, human traffic, what types of objects are being walked in and out of your homes and businesses, who is walking in and out of your door. Having this data, most people would call it marketing analysis. Yes, operational efficiency. Yes, and also improve safety. Of course, why not? But where Murilo is getting at is, with artificial intelligence, if there was a camera right here pointing back down, and all of us have our ID badges, well, the technology today, I can find each and every one of you in less than 1 second, wherever you happen to be walking with this convention. How would you use that? Employee safety. So what I'm sharing here is to get away from just traditional security alone. With artificial intelligence, is pinpointing data to how to help you and your business. And today, we're not just helping businesses, we're helping our seniors, our elders, our older parents at home, making sure that they're safe at home, leveraging sensors and abnormalities.
Really amazing. And Mada, you work at Branch, and Branch is a data analytics service, I guess. You help people sell things. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we're a mobile linking and attribution platform. So I think it's less about I wouldn't consider ourselves analytics. We provide the mobile experiences to help people get to the right place inside the app, and then we help them understand how people got to the app. So, we help them build things like referrals, web to app, email to app, And the attribution is part of it, but we don't really do a lot of the data analysis. We just give people the signals, and then we integrate with other platforms like Segment or Particle that do more of that, like analytics. We just actually provide the experience to get people to the app and the attribution and the signals that help them understand how people got to the app. And we can basically use those signals to do cohort analysis and understand, are people coming from referrals more likely to buy than people coming from like TikTok ads and things like that.
So you help them understand which thing is more effective.
Right, exactly. What's actually more effective from an acquisition channel for their app specifically. I mean, we are a cross-platform with the web and app, but like we are most relevant to a company that has mobile at the center of how they engage with their users.
Would you give us some example on some use case that you helped somebody?
Sure. I mean, let's say Airbnb is a customer. If you click share a house in Airbnb, they come to us and they say, give me a link. We create a link, and then you share it to the friend. When that friend clicks, we help Airbnb understand where to take the user. Does the user have the app? Are they on Android? Are they iOS? And if they, should we take them to a mobile website? Should we take them to the App Store to install the app? Should we open the app to the actual Airbnb house? So we do all that routing for Airbnb, and then we help Airbnb understand that the user came from a link that, another user shared.
Amazing. And Ross, you work at IntelliPost, which is a Brazilian company, and you help e-commerce services and logistics, am I right? How do you do it?
Correct. IntelliPost, we're the largest logistics SaaS platform in Brazil. Through our platform, we have annually over 100 million orders that we help manage for our customers, for our corporate clients. Over 50 billion reais in GMV, gross merchandise value. So we're the largest by far, the logistics platform. What we do is we help our corporate clients, our retailers, our e-commerce companies, shippers in general, ship their products from A to B, starting with order creation. So the ship options that appear in your checkout when you're there buying your products, those 3 or 4 ship options, we generate those ship options to optimize sales. Then we follow it all the way through, real-time tracking from end to end, including reverse logistics if necessary. So end-to-end management of your logistics. So why do corporate customers, why do our clients hire us? It's really 3 key pillars. Our value prop is 3 key elements. One is cost reduction. With our platform, with our software, our corporate customers can reduce their freight cost. 2 is their whole logistics operation, their organization. We can reduce your cost. We can optimize your logistics operations and reduce your cost. Besides cost reduction, we also can greatly improve the delivery experience. And delivery is a new frontier. A lot of retailers today have amazing selection, great selection, low prices, good customer service. But where they're winning today is having on the best delivery experience. Fastest, lowest cost, best delivery experience. And through our software, we can greatly improve that customer satisfaction through telling them when you're going to get it. Not just, it's going to come in the next week, but no, Thursday between 4 and 6 p.m., you're going to get your product. So it's about providing the lowest cost or free options, the fastest delivery, which customers want, telling them when it's going to be there, predictability, transparency, and communication. If it's not going to arrive, we help them complete their promise and improve that delivery experience. And as a consequence, their customers, the end consumers, they come back. They buy more. And their lifetime value of that customer goes up. And the third pillar, besides cost reduction and a better delivery experience for their customers, is we could actually increase sales, not through just increased lifetime value of those customers, but transactionally, at the point of purchase. When you're in the shopping cart, 44% of consumers today in e-commerce, they abandon the cart. Their moment of purchasing, geez, I have to wait 4 days, 5 days, and it's going to cost me 30 reais to buy my product. I'm out of there. They abandon the cart. And so we can increase that conversion by giving good options, faster options, less expensive options, and that increases conversion and sales.
Well, I got now questions for everyone, and I would start talking about this summer of AI, as so many people are calling it, and so ChatGPT and all this excitement. And I have two questions. First is, how do you navigate this? Every week you have new developments, new stuff, and everybody's talking about it. And the other one is, how do you see the next years unfold? And how can we leverage it? Maybe, David, you could start.
Leveraging AI is definitely something that we as individuals, either business leaders or even private users at home, everybody has heard and now understand ChatGPT. But how do we use that is all dependent on knowing exactly the data relevance to you and what has been taught by the machine. So yes, every business, especially moving into the cloud, those of us who are already existing with software as a service, AI now applies us with the intelligence to do the mundane tasks. You know, the tasks that in the past you would need, I hate to say this, data analysis. Those analyzers are not necessary anymore due to AI. Now, given AI freeing up that time, this answers the question of efficiency. Humans can now do and take care of more complex calculations, the true emotional thinking. This is where we want to understand AI and its misconception. AI is not that smart yet. It's still we, the humans, that need to contribute the type of data, the training methodologies, in what we want it to do and what we need to see from it. So given that application into our business, it's still very much still defined by we, the decision makers, the operators, and the engineers. So we tell the AI what we need. We need to not forget that. People tend to always have the misconception the robots are taking over. Not yet. We still need to teach it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I was talking to one of our investors the other night, and he was telling me how, you know, he used to, how he's so excited he wants to spend more time in San Francisco because he feels like it's the next, this is going to be bigger than the internet. And I was like, oh my God, bigger than the internet. But just like the leaps that you see and the type of things that you can do are just really incredible. I was trying to plan an offsite, and someone on my team was like, so I have people all over the world, and we're like, where should we go and what would be the cost? Because, you know, we have 3 people in New York and 5 in the Bay Area and 1 in India. And it's like, oh, so he wrote this, he used ChatGPT, the API, and they were like, okay, we have all these people, and then ChatGPT looked up how much like Airbnbs would be, how much hotels would be, and we're like, what is actually the best place? And this is something that would have taken, you know, a human probably 10 hours to look up at every single possibility, and we did it, you know, we did it in like seconds, and told us what would be the best place, the most cost-effective for like this. And this was a fairly complex problem. So I think just seeing the type of things that, you know, the efficiency of humans that work with AI is going to be incredible. And I think you know, where is the future going? Is AI going to replace humans? Honestly, I hope so. I think this is a very controversial view, but I read a lot of sci-fi, and I think a lot of Ian Banks, and you know, he writes about the culture, and in the culture, because AI does everything, humans can just chill, and there's no more poverty. And obviously, it's going to take some time to get there, but I think we are finally going in that direction, and I'm actually extremely excited.
Rose.
Well, I would say, I think it's important. My advice for the group here today is you have to separate the hype from the reality. The machine learning and AI have been around for decades. Decades. This is not new. It's just what is new. We have more computing power than ever before, and we have a lot more data than ever before, and it's accelerating. But just as ChatGPT is learning and accelerating and exponentially, so is the interest and the talk in GPT. So to me, my advice is calma, gente, calma. Vai com cuidado. It's too much hype. And you have to separate hype from reality and what's important. So what do I do? First of all, to me, we're not a machine learning company. We're a service provider, and we don't just focus, we obsess about our customers. So my advice to you, focus on your customers. Obsess on your customers. What do they need? What are your problems? And be a data-driven organization. Now, machine learning or AI or NLP or whatever type of predictive analytics you're going to use, they're just tools to a means to an end. You need to focus, what does your customer want? What are the problems you're trying to solve? Focus maniacally on solving their problems, on serving your customers, and if machine learning or predictive analysis or whatever is the best tool to help you get there and provide more value for your customers, use it. So I really try to focus my whole team, my company, on the customer and their problems and serving them better. And everything we do is focused on the customer. And machine learning is just one of the many tools we use to provide more value for our customers. So I think you got to keep your team focused. I don't want my team focused every day on machine learning, AI. I want 95% of my company focused on serving my clients and using the data we have today. And it's okay to have some dreamers in your organization, you people in product engineering, maybe a couple in marketing, but you have to focus the rest of your organization on serving your customers today with what their problems are today, with the data you have today.
Really nice. I would like to ask David, what is the main challenges of working with AI?
The big challenge that we face, not just only in the United States, but I'm beginning to get the question of how do you manage and control AI? You know, I agree with what Ross just shared. We as businesses, specifically, should always focus on our customers, and that's the real means there. But as far as challenges, AI does learn fast. It is old school, but processing power now is just unlimited. So given its ability to learn so fast, the biggest challenge is taming the technology. Taming the technology to focus on what matters to you. So if customers are important, which everybody should be concerned about, the advantage of AI, beyond the concern of, hey, it's gonna learn faster than humans, and one day it might take over the world. Hey, I'll spend more time on a beach here in Rio. I'm happy with that. But yes, the challenge is understanding and taming. Taming is controlling and having the AI actually function on your behalf. Don't let it think for you. Have it function on your behalf. And that is the major challenge right now, because we as humans, let's be frank, we're lazy. We don't even want to look up our own hotels anymore, right? I don't. We don't want to do a lot of things anymore. And those are the things that AI can do for us. But don't be so lazy that we don't control it, that we don't put a limit to what it can do, because it learns everything we want it to do. And human nature, we have emotion where AI does not. So until it gains emotion, we can still control it.
Nice. I'd like to know what would you be your advice for a company that works in software as a service and leverages AI? How do you see the next 1 or 2 years?
I really think, I think it's going to be really interesting to figure out how you can improve efficiency using AI. Like for Branch, AI is not part of our core offering, but we're looking at like how can we improve many things in the organizations by using AI. So, you know, for example, I'm looking at like on content marketing, how can I find the right things? When it comes to ad optimization, can I use AI to actually figure out a way to optimize the type of ads we do for specific personas? When it comes to efficiency on the engineering side, are there things that can we use AI to become more efficient? So there's one side of like, if you're a company where AI is not necessarily going to change your core offering, that doesn't mean it can improve your efficiency. On the other hand, if you're starting a new company, I do think there's this new wave of like, can you find an industry that's not sexy, and then add AI to it and then make something a lot better and a lot more efficient. And there's like, a business idea that's like very achievable, I would say.
And you, Ross, what would you pursue in the next 1 to 2 years? How do you see it helping IntelliPost?
Well, we fortunately are in a very good position. We have more data, logistics data, transportation data, than anyone in Brazil except for Mercado Libre. So Mercado Libre has more, but besides Mercado Libre, we have billions and billions of transactions and historical data points to help us do machine learning. And we're using that for our clients' benefit and advantage. So what we really do is, again, we focus on the customer. We focus on the key problems, what they need, and we attack those methodically. We map out the customer journey from end to end, and how can our billions of data points help improve our customers' performance, reduce their costs, improve the delivery experience, increase their sales at every step of that customer journey. So just to give you one example, for instance, when you're in that shopping cart and you're buying a couple products, 3 products, and you're looking at shipping options, we craft, depending on the client's desire, 3 to 4 ship options. And using machine learning, we can provide the best ship options. So for instance, we might know that normally from Belo Horizonte para Manaus, it takes, they're giving the shipper, the retailer is giving 4 days and a 30 reais cost. But maybe we can say, no, with 95% of the time, you actually deliver within 2 days. So why not lower it to 2 days? You increase your percentage, your conversion rate by 2 or 3%, which is a lot of additional money. So using machine learning, we can optimize the ship options we show to not only to improve the customer experience, but to increase conversion. And that's all through machine learning. And so machine learning, you give it the data, you give it the objectives, you set the parameters, and you let it learn, and you let it optimize, and you keep getting better and better and better. So every customer problem, pain point, you can apply machine learning to improve your algorithm, to improve the ultimate results for your customers.
This is a really short talk. We are almost without time. I would like a tweet from each one of you, the message you would like to pass to people. David, starting with you.
I really want to say, I suggest, let's embrace it. Embrace AI. We always get 50-50 of concern and the others who are innovators and dreamers. I'm going to say it, keep dreaming, because we are the teachers of AI. It learns from us. So embrace it.
Find efficiencies and solve them with AI.
I would say embrace it, yeah, but control it. Don't let it control you, right? Be very methodical, but very thoughtful about how you apply it. Don't just go chasing the trends. You go chasing the trends, you're lost. Focus. Focus on your customers and let them help you decide what's important, where to focus, and then do it.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having us.